Becky. I'm back with another homeschooling video. I actually just hit stop on another homeschooling video and then hit start for this one. And I just shared kind of our final review and my thoughts of Critical Thinking Company's Building Writing Skills Level 1 and 2. We used that with our youngest daughter for her 8th grade year for writing, and I, spoiler alert, loved it. Just like I thought I would. I haven't really met anything from Critical Thinking Company that I don't like. But if you want to hear about that curriculum and see like I did a video sharing it before we started it, like what it was about and why I love it. And then I have that video about why we did love it. So if you want to check those videos out, I will link them for you all. But today I'm talking about a different Critical Thinking Company product. I love everything from them. And this is something that we're going to be adding to my 8th grade daughter's language arts. Even though our school year is almost over, we have about 9 weeks left, maybe 10. I'm still going to add this because she's finishing up some curriculum already, and I want to kind of try this out and see if it's something we're going to be wanting to use going forward for 9th grade. So I thought I would go ahead and share it with you guys and let you take a look at what it looks like, what the curriculum is all about, and why I think it might be a great fit for us and why I think it might be a great fit for you as well. So Editor-in-Chief teaches and reinforces the concepts of grammar, punctuation, spelling, and capitalization, all through having your child spot errors in a piece of writing and correct the mistake. So this method is really creative. It's a really fun, innovative way to practice grammar skills. It's perfect for a younger student, but I also really like it for older students that maybe studied grammar the same way their entire school career, their traditional way. But maybe now that they're getting a little bit older, they could benefit from a fresh method of learning and practicing grammar skills. So instead of just doing the traditional sentence diagramming and punctuation, they're actually going through reading somebody else's work, and sometimes it's easier to find mistakes in other people's writing rather than our own, and correcting different types of grammar skills through each person's writing. So just like Critical Thinking Company's Building Writing Skills reminds me a lot of IEW, Editor-in-Chief reminds me a lot of Fix-It Grammar, but it's much more user-friendly, it's budget-friendly, and there are 5 levels that will take you all the way from 2nd grade through 12th grade. And one thing I really appreciate about Editor-in-Chief is it can be used with any other writing curriculum. It doesn't matter if you're using something from Critical Thinking Company or not, it will fit in seamlessly with anything. This will be great just for extra practice, or maybe over the summer if you need some grammar review. Maybe you're heading into middle school or high school and you're realizing that your child still needs some extra help with their punctuation. Think about adding this as something that you do over the summer to kind of catch them up. One thing I really like about the workbooks in particular is at the beginning of each lesson, you're showing the grammar skill and all the different examples. Once your child has completed the workbook, you can definitely pull those out and save them as future reference. So if they're doing something in writing, or maybe they have a question later on about how to punctuate something, they can look back at this reference that they basically designed by using the workbook. So I think it's a great option. There's a couple different things. I mentioned Fix-It Grammar. I know there's another one from, I believe it's Evan Moore, where you can go through and like correct mistakes. But what I really appreciate about Critical Thinking Companies is I love the thorough explanation of the rules before each lesson. I really enjoy that. I like how affordable it is. And like all Critical Thinking Company products, it is super affordable and it's open and go. And everything they do is just not intimidating. I feel like even with Fix-It Grammar, Fix-It Grammar is definitely not as overwhelming as like starting the IEW writing curriculum, and IEW is also who makes Fix-It Grammar. I feel like anything by them is just so overwhelming when you get it and you're like, what do I do with this? There's a teacher manual, there's a student manual, sometimes there's videos to watch. It's not like that with this. You just open the workbook and you can read the rules with your child. You can have them read them on their own if you want. And they have that to reference back. They're not having to come and ask you why this is, what do we do with this? What do we do with that? Everything that they need is right in front of them. It's organized really well. It's really intuitive, non-intimidating. And I don't know how they do it, but everything Critical Thinking Company does is just stellar. I will link the Editor-in-Chief for you guys in the description box. Like I said, you've got a level there all the way from 2nd grade through high school. So there's definitely something for everybody. I will also link Critical Thinking Company's Building Writing Skills, even though I didn't really talk about that in today's video. I did talk about it in the one I just posted, and I've talked about it before. It's their writing curriculum. We really enjoyed it. It was a great option for us to finish out her middle school year. It was really what we needed. It didn't take a lot of time. She was able to do it most every day of the week and still have time to do all of her other subjects. It was very open and go. Again, non-intimidating, perfect for a reluctant writer. And it was perfect for me, somebody who has a hard time teaching writing. I feel like writing is one of those things that's kind of subjective and it's a little creative. It's kind of abstract sometimes to teach. So both of us really enjoyed building writing skills. So I will link that for you all as well. I will also link my homeschooling playlist. Every homeschooling video I've made in the past lives in that playlist. There's like 250 of them at this point. We've been homeschooling for quite a while. Our oldest daughter actually graduated from our homeschool high school. I've lost track now. 2 years ago? I don't remember, but she's also graduated from college now and she's working. So I've been through this before with my oldest, and I'm going to be doing it again with my youngest, and then I won't have anybody left to homeschool. I've got 4 more years left and then I'm done with that. So I do have a lot of videos that live in that playlist just over the years, so check it out. I think there's a wealth of information there for you all that would be really helpful. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe before you head out, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.